Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival at Astra. In today's episode, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to free colonist space and get the thruster components we need. So, without further ado, we're going to go and de-warp here. I think we can warp 103 light years, I think. We're looking for a colonist manufacturing building. So I figured the best way to do that is to go to a colonist space. So that's where we're headed now. We'll jump start a star here and look at what we have here. Colonist space is over this way. Well, that's down. Target. I don't know how many light years I can actually jump here. We're going over to the colonist space to get the thruster components we need. There we go. What's that? Let's get in colonist space. Alright. How do we get to free colonist space? 79 light years in the right direction, right? Give me a second, everyone. I have to turn on the AC. It's really murky in here. Oh, the heat advisory. That's probably why. That's not good. I think it's W to move in. Lock target. 85 light years, huh? Okay. I'm gonna have to make up some contacts here pretty soon. Or more than 1,000 light years, okay. Map, what do we got here? We're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. We'll get there and then we'll buy the components and then we'll have to warp all the way back around to the base. Map, what's here? 115 light years in the colonist station here. It's down here. 115 light years. Here we go. We're going into colonist space. All right. Are we in colonist space? Looks like we are. Let's see here. Map. Let's try this space station over here. Let's see where it is. Okay. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Distribution center, maybe? Orbital supply depot. I wonder what that is. Don't know what that is. Maybe it's just nothing at all. Because what we're looking for is a manufacturing building. We're going to go check this trade station out here, just in case. Wow, what is this? It's an asteroid. Er, er, er. I think this is where we're going to find the components we need. Turn on the lights so you guys can see real quick. Down the hallway we go. Alright, please be thruster components that I need. Jetpack off. Alright, let's see here. You're up first, dude. I'm here to buy. Yeah, nothing in there that I screams buy. Guns, okay. I'm curious to what kind of guns you got here. Nothing there that I want. Nothing there that I want. Nothing there that I want. I'm running out of ideas. We have a couple more dudes here. That's gun parts. Oh, here we go. What do we got here? Absolutely nothing. Well, that was a bust. Talk to every dude in here. Alright, we need to find a manufacturing building. So we're going to warp around and try to find this building. Go in the upper bay here. Let's go here. Alright, we need to manufacturing. Let's go check out this other one over here. This distribution center. I don't think they're going to have it. Alright, so let's go here. A lot of ice areas here. Lock target. Going to find what we're looking for before we end the video, I hope. If not, this would just be a voyage of discovery. Come on, baby, give me some good luck. You know what? Let's go look over here. I'm just curious here. There's the marker right there. Maybe the manufacturing facility is in the sector over here. Because it didn't exactly say where it was. It just said hot stars like K, M, stars like that. Orbital supply depot, okay. What's over here? Orbital habitat, asteroid station, refueling refinery. Orbital supply depot, that's nothing. I wonder what this one is down here. Hydroponic farms, that's not going to have what I need. There are a lot of drones over here for this being legacy space, or being colonist space station. Space. I'm going to grab some of this silicon here real quick, because I think I need it for the ship. And yeah. Now, they weren't specific if it was on a planet or whatnot. Could be on a planet. The manufacturing port could be on a planet. A manufacturing thing could be on a planet, but I think it's going to be in orbit like they said it was. Hydroponics, okay. Well, let's warp over here. Okay, to warp. refinery. On the wall it says fuel refinery. Dang it. I thought we were getting lucky. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's a cobalt asteroid. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Alright, so we need to go into the harvest bay. We need to go into the input. Throw that over. Player. Go into output. And I'll just make up. So go into the pentax tank. Go into the output. Alright, we're both shielded up for a little while here. We'll grab this cobalt asteroid real quick. How many light years can we go, actually? Trying to figure out how far we can warp here. Maintenance, maybe? No. I don't know what warp drive's under. I think it would be under. There it is, warp drive. It's at the very bottom. You had to auto group it. How far can we go? Jump range AU, light years 200. We can jump 200 light years. Okay. We can jump 200 light years back to base. Okay. We're interceptor. I feel bad for the poor guy. Whoever was piloting that ship. Guess we could check out the fuel refinery. See what that's all about. I don't think it's going to be the fuel refinery, though, unfortunately. There are a lot of Xerax over here, since considering this is colonist space. We're looking for a manufacturing plant, by the way, if you're wondering. Orbital habitat. Trading hub. There we go. Polaris Industrial Shipyard. I think they said that might be another place to grab it from. Trying to figure out where the door is at to get into this place. Go out here and look. I don't see anything in here. Maybe it's in the ship. Maybe there. Yeah, because there's nothing in there that screams thing. Maybe it's in the ship. Come on, stop pushing me around, Colin. I don't know. He definitely said calling this trade hub. Hmm. Interesting. I could have sworn this would have been the place. Oh, here we go. Right in here. Yeah, we missed this spot. Lounge, recreational, heavy machinery. Alright, so we need to talk to one of these dudes back here somewhere. Let's see here. Is there a dude back here? No, there's not. Maybe over here. Here we go. You're not supposed to be in here without you doing whatever. Get parts for sale. Here we go. Thruster components. Oh, come on. Hmm. Well, hmm. That's kind of a bummer that he's not selling anything. Alright. Know where to look now. Radiation runoff, whatever this is. That dude the only one here. Hmm. Well, we found the right dude. We just need to find the right dude that's got the component. He didn't have any components, which is kind of a bummer because we would have bought everything that he had. Alright. Back in the ship. We know what we're looking for now. Manufacturing players hubs. I don't remember turning the thrusters off. Okay, the ship is locked in place. Am I in the right ship? Yeah, I'm in the right ship. There we go. Weird. Wouldn't let me go there for a second. Alright, let's see here. We're two different sector here. I'm thinking F sounds like a good plan. 10 light years away, huh? "30 minutes into the video and we haven't found what we're looking for." Well, we did, but he didn't have anything. Alright, map. Go over here and see if this dude has anything. Sorry everyone, this is just how the game's going to be until we can get these thruster components. And then we can start really taking on some Xerax, or taking on POIs. I do, unfortunately, want to turn off um, regenerative POIs so the POIs don't come back anymore. I might do that in between this video and the next video. I mean, I don't need them to respawn, so I'm just going to probably disable regenerative POIs. Data center, maybe? No, distribution center? Maybe. We know the main hub doesn't have anything. Don't think this building over here is going to have what we need, but we'll go check it out anyways. Get the engine running. It won't be long. Come on. Mining drill components. I don't know what that is they're good for. Maybe you need them for the industrial miners. I don't know. Guns is not going to be the guy we need. I guess we could start buying the superconductors when we see them. Advanced upgrade. I think that's pretty much all that's worth detonating in this place, so let's move on. Maybe we ought to go to a planet. Maybe planet fall. Maybe the planet. Well, the direction said orbit, so yeah. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's go jump over here real quick. Let's go see if the orbit over here has anything any good. Gaia. 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 All right. There's a building over here. There's several buildings over here. Let's go to this one building out in the middle of nowhere. Too bad you can't double warp. You know what I mean? Where you warp and then you can warp again. But the problem is that it put a timer down on the thing. And we don't want that. Titanium asteroid out there. Relay station's not going to have anything we need. Let's go this way now. I think we're going to be on the hunt for this in the next episode, I think. We'll find it eventually. But we're just going to have to warp around, take a look at things, look at the galaxy, fly around a little bit. The fun parts of the game. Exploring is the main part of the game. So yeah. Those are freighters of some sort. Alright, let's jump over to a K system. Oh, that's out of the boundaries. That's not good. We want to stay in the boundaries. Let's try to redo that real quick. There's a K system over here. We'll do one more look around in this area, and then what we'll do is we'll have to call it, and then in the next episode we'll continue the hunt. The hunt for the thruster components. Map. This is spooky. I don't think anybody owns this asteroid here, so let's grab some pentaxid here while we're at it. Orbital factory. There we go. Right there. We found it. Orbital factory. That's where we go. That's the what we wanted. The other buildings or whatever. But this is the building we want. Supposedly. Glad we didn't give up. Anybody see the doorway? I take it this is the doorway in. Turn around. Keep the motor running. Keep the motor running. Head on the highway. Looking for terrestrial components when everything comes our way. Terrestrial components. Right? Terrestrial components. What else did we need? We need plasma converters, which we bought. Communication equipment. Communication equipment. Communication equipment. Communication equipment. That's another. That's going to be another thing we need to basic component shipment. Farming equipment shipment. Industrial shipment. 1 billion. That's 1 million. A shipment of industrial equipment from a colonist basic orbital factory priority sell to various players orbital factories in the port. So we need. I have to Google this one too because I don't know where this one is. I'm gonna mark this on the thing on the map, saying thruster component. Um, we found thruster components. Now we need the regular components. Let's go in here. Actually, let's go in the bottom here real quick. Since we're in a safe zone. All right. So what do we need? We need silicon. All right. We need aluminum. Put stuff off in there. So we need aluminum next. I don't think we have aluminum on the ship. We do not. Alright, that's going to be for another episode, everyone. But this is where I'm going to call this video, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you storm that like button. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily content. Okay, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks to all my Patreons and YouTube subscribers. Thanks a lot, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.